And hello, and welcome back to an all-new episode of Dwarf Fortress Stoneembraced. And today's episode is going to be a very, very special episode. It's going to be a lore episode, and later we will start minimizing our relations with the elves because something happens, and you will see what happened. But first off, let's talk about the world because spring has arrived. I think in the future I will do this law episodes once my lawgiver comes over and he brings me the news. But I didn't manage to do this on the last visit. Let's just say, yeah, he broke over the books and now we are looking into it. Because the world changed, and the world changed a lot. So, first off, I still have set the year 249, so the year we kind of got the order to start our fortress. So, as you know, Gears of Yawning had two fortresses, a Labor Palace and Trampled Mansions. And a year after, this happened. And this is right when we settled. The goblins from the mainland, the curse of grouping, and the rounded evils settled into the empty fortresses that once were ours after they got destroyed by the elves. So right when we started Stoneembraced, the Fortress of Strife, they started Ponder Vaults, Trampled Mansions, and Labor Palace. So they basically just took it over. So they are having our furnaces now. So far there are 350 horses and there are 15 goblins. Same here, and 2 elves and 1 goblin up here in the Sotsubul, as the goblins are calling it. So yeah, this is just one more thing I really have to worry about, because we are also at war with the goblins. And talking about war, we are not at war with the Hurricane of Pax, which is the local elf group. Why are we not at war with them? Well, because I chose the wrong civilization when we started, and we didn't went with the Gears of Yawning. We actually chose the Armor of Glowing, which is up here. I think it's close enough. So basically, we are helping out the Gears of Yawning against against the elfish threat. Yeah, let's call it a threat, because these damned elves trying to take over our fortresses and giving a gate into the world for the goblins, which is not nice. By the way, most likely the goblins traveled by going through the caverns, because there is no way they could have crossed all this land in such a short time. So once we hit the caverns, we really need to look out for goblins populations down there and attacks from it. We need to keep that in mind. Yeah. Next thing that happened? Nothing, because we are in year 251. I just wanted to really quickly show you what happened here. But let's have a look at our fortress. Stoneembraced, the Fortress of Strife, is a fortress, as you know. Well, we are still in the hot jungles. The steel boulders of the Armor of Glowing founded Stoneembraced, the Fortress of Strife. And as you know, we have 2 dead dwarfs, and they got killed. We have rodent bands. Okay, I don't want to look too much into it, because sometimes you get spoilers you really don't want to have. But this one. The human werebeast Imbo Stylebrave drowned in the Stoneembraced, the Fortress of Strife, in the rampage of Imbo Stylebrave, which was, as you might recall, the werebeast that attacked us. Oh, okay. It looks like Imbo was the first of his kind. He has a son, the Ranger Cardi Spira Modest, which doesn't bear the curse. But, yeah, he became a werebeast, and he got cursed by the human deity Vor Mistmasters. Let's have a look at this guy. 2 kills, Zilaf and Slash, as we know. And then he got Jaunt. And Pocket Jauntin, and I think at some point we will have to erect a statue for Pocket for doing it. I think right above his watery grave. Yeah, so not really much interaction with him. Why are there 3 kills? He only killed 2 of us. Oh yeah, because he also killed an animal. Imbo devoured a male turkey. Yeah, he couldn't devour anything. But yeah, I know he killed an animal. So yeah, there's that. So far the only interaction we had. But what else I wanted to show you is our civilization, which is the Armor of Glowing. And you should know that our current king is the Dwarf-Elvish, the real labor. And this is a thing that happens not really regularly in Dwarf Fortress, but this time it seems to work. Normally kings are dying pretty fast and their families are dying pretty fast, but not this time, because this king comes from a really, really long line of kings. Basically, they started the Armor of Glowing, and it's still the ruling family. But he only has one daughter left, the woodcutter Onul Heimedales, because everyone else died, and most of them died in goblin fortresses because they got kidnapped when they were little. So the goblin snatchers seem to be really, really active in our area, and we need to keep an eye out for that. Talking about goblin snatchers, let's have a look. The next goblin population that is even close enough to be a threat are these guys. Find Duty, the Dark Pits, and Quickness Evil. So we don't really have to super worry about them right now, but they do have big dogs, and goblins can ride big dogs, and if big dogs arrive in our fortress, oh yeah, this is going to be ugly. So yeah, we have to not only protect ourselves against the elvish threat, but also goblins are now in the range of things that can happen to our fortress. Talking about fortresses, back to the Armor of Glowing. Right now the Armor of Glowing has a lot of fortresses, as you can see. So not worrying about that. I already talked about the gods. But we also have some wars going on. The War of Swords against a Frill Nightmare of Tongues of the Curse of Grouping, and against the Rounded Evils, the Crazed War. And we also still have the Conflict of Cremation, the Great War, the Conflict of Barbarity, the Conflict of Assault, and the War of Fangs. So since the year 145 we are at war with the goblins. And so far we're pretty much holding up really good. If you look at our site history, you can see most of the sites fall because Bronx Colossus attacked, Dragons attacked, Hydras attacked. By the way, this Hydra attacked our fortresses twice, so it might will come back. So we have to be a bit cautious about these guys. We do have water in our area. Let's have a look at him. Also Pustovs, the persuasive controller, male Hydra, born in 265 minus, so he is still around. Related sites, Birfuge Lair. Yeah, and as you can see, he's still active, so he's still into raiding areas. So we have to look out. Let's have a look where his lair is. In Birth Judge. Oh, it's pretty far away, but well, not far enough if you ask me. So yeah, there's that. So, but what you might have seen is we are not at war with the elves, which is something that we really should change. And what we're going to change in this episode. So, let's switch over to Dwarf Fortress. And here we go. Spring has arrived, as you might are able to tell by the fact that no snow is around anymore, and we have real water again. And something else happened. What is this? An elf merchant? Yes, elf merchants arrived and are now trying to trade with us. Which is a thing that I won't let happen, because I'm not interested in trade. I see this more as a welcoming gift. So once they arrive and unpack their wares, we are just going to take it from them and see if they are able to do anything against it. And this is how it begins, I would like to say. Also, I have to slaughter this donkey here, because I really need the bones and the leather. I don't have enough flasks. Let's concentrate on the right things. So, first off, trader requested a depot. And I don't think we need to get the stingers up, but the rope moving boulders should be in the general vicinity. Just to show some strength. Because as you remember, characters will remember things. So if they remember that there's a militia force up there, they will actually tell their friends at home. They might be more scared. So waiting will become less of an issue. Let's have a look at him. Oh, it's only 2 wagons. Okay, normally they come with... No, only 1 wagon. Normally they come with like 4 or 5 wagons. So I guess we are still rather unknown. Which is a fact that I'm going to change. Once they leave, they will have to face the truth that this area is for other hours now. Which is really a simple truth, but also a very unpleasant one. At least for them. We have some antlers, some skulls. I think I can throw away the skulls at some point. Okay, you are making some bone bolts. Just in case of an attack, I want to have some bone bolts. Okay, they're taking their sweet time, but also my game is only running with 27 FPS and I don't know why. Could be worse. Okay, what else happened? I think I already showed you my metal area. Yeah, because I was worrying about why no soap is being made. Which is still an issue as it looks. Where's our medical dwarf? Oh, he's sleeping. Alright. So I don't really know why there's no soap on the line. But I think this counts to the fact that we need to change. Okay, I made a decision. I'm going to let one of them get away and kill the other one. And fate will decide who will stay here. Okay, Sylphone is stationing. That's why he isn't talking to them. So let's end the station. That's only mildly weird. Okay, boulders. Numeria, you go here. Emir, you go here. Mouse, you go here. Just in case, you know. Okay, and you are activating my drawbridge. Because I think it's time to show them who's boss around here. And these forests are no longer under elfish control. This is not a forest anymore, this is just a regrowing coal mine. And they really need to accept this fact. Okay, my hammer dwarfs are arriving. Sylphone is going into an individual combat drill. Sometimes this game is just taunting me. This is, by the way, why you're not making your broker part of your military. Moving boulders inactive. So only the stationed guys will stay in the military. And the rest will go to their civil duty, so to speak. Like our good old Sylphone here. Where's he going? He chooses to step down there to go over here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, makes sense. Silphone likes staircases. Okay, let's trade. Greetings. We are enchanted by our more ethical books. We have come to trade. If I would put anything made of wood on the line, they would whack away, just leave and go home and be really insulted. But we are going even further than that. Because we are saying, oh, this is silty clay. Oh, this is nice. Oh, more silty clay. Grown bayberry wood toffee. Alright. Grown oaken eleni. Here. Oh, these are nice instruments. Look at this. Look at the price. 2,220. Oh, more toffee toy boats, puzzle boxes. No more toy boats. Oh, our children will be so happy. Oh, blue jay, dingo. Oh, what do we have here? A raven. Some cages. Lots of clothing. Splint mails, acorns, apricots, pears. You know what? I'm taking all of it. Oh yeah, I will take all of your stuff. And let's think about the price. I'm thinking about I'm going to seize everything. Are you alright with that? Take what you wish. I can't stop you. I know you can't. Go home, elf. This is not a place for you. Okay, the merchants will be leaving soon. But, of course, taking everything from them isn't enough, because this is just a small trade group. I think we will have to send a more aggressive message. And we are going to send the more aggressive message to Ave or Loloma. Let's have a look at them. A medium-sized creature, her hair is extremely long, she's thin, hair, carolure and eyes are very round, her hooked narrow nose is quite long, her somewhat narrow ears are extremely tall, her lips are thick, her eyelashes are quite long, her hair is golden red, her skin is ecru. And what about her body? I think I just marked... yeah. Oh, her hair is orange. And her ears are slightly flattened. So, I'm thinking we will have a quick conversation with her. So, Silphone. First off, let's make sure that the other guys are running away. Okay, because otherwise we will have the problem that they will join the fight, and I don't want to kill both of them. But you are getting your fine share from Silphone here. Okay, expedition leader punches the elf merchants in the head with her right hand, bruising. Let me give a coffee. Okay. Hacks the elf merchants in the upper body with her copper battle axe, tearing apart the muscle and tearing apart the left lung. And that's basically it for it, because an artery has been opened by attack. And the expedition leader hacks the elf merchants in the right lower leg with her copper battle axe, fracturing the bone. An artery has been opened by attack, many nerves have been severed, alignment has been torn, and the tendon has been torn. So he is done for. I don't know where exactly he's lying around now. But this was Mr. A something something. Yeah, okay, Silphone is sitting right on top of her. And the other one is also getting a bit of a beat. Not a kill, but just punch up a bit. Make it 10 ticks. Expedition leader hacks the elf merchants in the left lower leg with a copper battle axe, fracturing the bone. And hacks her in the head with the battle axe, tearing apart the muscles through the hemp hood. An artery has been opened by attack, a tendon and the skull has been torn. Yeah, that should be enough. Alright, Silphone, you can go home now. And what about the drawbridge? Someone pull it, please. Turning it off. If they die, I will bring their corpses into the wood. Here we go. Ave Tianara's corpse. You know what? I'm going to engrave a slab for them. We need a masonry for that, but we really need a mason anyway. So, workshop, mason, mason's workshop. Let's put it up here. Some conglomerate. I need some stone blocks at some point. So let's see. She gives into the pain, but she will survive, I guess. This guy, not so much. Av is down, Lola is still alive, but not for very long. Maybe he can leave, maybe not. I don't care. He's just a worthless elf. Alright, and now my dwarves will bring out of all our newly found goods, so to speak, into our fortress. He's leaving with his donkey. And damn it, I don't think we can let that happen. I just think the donkeys is here for target practice. And for food. At least Vitor is hitting the donkey sometimes. Oh, this was a good shot, man. Who are you? You are... Come on. Who are you? Ice Tooth. Ice Tooth! Good shot. Okay, and the donkey is down and he is trying to escape. Crawling over the floor because her left lower leg is fractured, her left lower leg is cut open, her head is cut open. If he will return, which can happen sometimes, it's part of the military, he will have a scar. And we will pretty easily find out who he is. But now you have to leave. And if you know what's good for you, don't come back too soon, man. Okay, let's remove the stairs here. The Gala cancels pick up equipment. Equipment mismatch. Yeah. Nothing we should worry about. Let the cops just lie around here. My dwarves don't like to look at the dead, but I will have to use some tricks to move his corpse to place where I want it to be. Okay, masonry still is waiting to be put up there, and we are already at 23 minutes, so I am stopping the episode here, and I see you on the next episode of Dwarf Fortress Stoneembraced.